Embryology. What is embryology? Especially we study here the plant embryology. So this is the we see on the slide. There's a different pictures here. The first picture. This is the actually the flower, and we can see this TS of the flower. In this TS, we can see this calyx, petal, stigma, as well as here we can see the stamen. Here we see the style. Here is the ovary. So this is the first picture. Next, this is the TS of the flower. Next, if you see, these are the photographs of different types of pollen grain. Okay, so these are beautiful pictures taken by the scientist. They have get the microscope from the flower, prepare the slide, and study and capture the photographs here. So you can find out the different types of pollen grain. The structure is different. They have some kinds of ornamentations. They have particular kinds of a design. Okay. So that's these are the pollen grain here. Next, if you see, this is the TS of anther. So when we have opened the bird, and we see this some kinds of anther lobes, filament, and whatever. When we have get the sections and we can stain it and under observe under the microscope, we can see this kinds of a structure here. So this is the tetrasporangic anther. Here we see the different kinds of cells here. Here is the some kinds of pollen sac. This is the filament. So this is actually lilium anther. And this is the cross sections here. Another, this is the diagrammatic figure here. Diagrammatic is not any kinds of a slide here, but we have prepared the diagram here. So this is the actually the TS of ovule. These are the TS of ovule, and this is uh, that is the anatropous ovule. Okay. Anatropous. Why I call it anatropous? Because of the arrangement of this ovule. This is the chalaza, the base part. This is the opening that is called as micropyle. Here is the particular kinds of a 8-cell stage here. This is what we call as a female gametophytes here. But it's having the egg cell, 8 cell. The two are the synergid cell here. Three are the antipodal cells here. One is the egg cells here. Here is the definitive nucleus here. So here you can see the integuments here. These are the embryo sacs here. This is the funicle here, attachment portion, and we call it the placenta. Actually, this is the placenta, that attachment portion to the plant or in a fruit here, or a fruit wall here. Okay. So these are the different kinds of some kinds of anatomy. We call it the anatomy of reproductive parts here. So this all takes place due to the we can study the embryology. We can study the embryology. Otherwise, you cannot be get this kinds of uh, photographs or this kinds of cannot be derived. The different kinds of ovules are present, different types of anthers are present. How this arrangement of this anther takes place. When you have get this study, then you have get idea about these kinds here. Okay. So that's we call as a embryology. Okay. So we see one by one. So what is this plant embryology? So actually, this is the science of origin and formation of a new plant. That's we study that they have plant having the different types of organ, that stem, root, leaf, whatever be. It's a flower. Flower is an important part here. But from this flower, there is some kinds of again important parts. Is an endoecium and gynoecium. So this is the actually gametophytes here. They are the formation of gamete. But through here, there is a origin of a one plant takes place, and again here there is a new plant formation takes place here. So we want to uh, study here. That's what is the actual structure of ovary, what is the actual structure of anther. Through the this science, we have get study that is we call as a plant embryology. So in broader sense, plant embryology deals with the study of all events starting from microsporogenesis, megasporogenesis, pollination, fertilization, till the development of mature embryo. So that's the definition here. So it is the branch of science in which we can deal the study of all events starting from microsporogenesis, megasporogenesis, pollination, fertilization, and development of a embryo. So we want to know here what means the microsporogenesis. Microsporogenesis nothing but the development of a pollen grain. Pollen grain कसा डेव्हलप होतो, मायक्रोस्पोर कसा डेव्हलप होतो, तर त्याचा स्टडी करायचा असेल तर त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो मायक्रोस्पोरोजेनेसिस. So again, this is the branch, or we call it a subtopic of the embryology. Megasporogenesis means the study of developmental stages of ovule. Ovule कसा डेव्हलपमेंट होतो, कसे स्टार्ट होते, त्यालाच काय म्हणतात, that the study of developmental stages of megasporogenesis or megaspore formation. After then, how the pollination takes place. There's a different kinds of mechanism, different types of strategies plants have through the pollination. That means the transfer of pollen grain from one flower to the another flower or within the flower. Okay, that's a particular we want to see here, the pollination. Next, the fertilization. After the pollination, that is the pollen grain reaches on stigma. Either it's maybe some kinds of a fertilizer, either it's maybe a not fertilizer. So there is some kinds of self-pollinated or cross-pollinated types of a flower. Okay, here is the occurrence of some kinds of scientific mechanism that is called as the incompatibility, or you call it as a self-incompatibility. Okay, then the fertilization takes place. After the fertilization, then there is the development of embryo. We also see how this embryo can be developed. Right? So from the flower, from the development of a gametogenesis, from this mechanism of pollination, fertilization, and study of developmental stages of embryo, all are we call as a plant embryology. So this is the introduction about this plant embryology. Then we see the history. So actually, this lecture we cover the history of the embryology. So this is started from the 3rd century BC in the Egyptian century. Okay. So this is the Theophrastus inquiry into the plant. So if you see, the Theophrastus said that pollination of the dead plant, inquiry into plants. Okay. So this is the first uh, observation put out this scientist Theophrastus. Next, if you see, uh, Herodotus, this is the Arabs and Assyrians, special ceremony to order the initial good supply of dates. So if you see here, the collection of this is the actually statue, and there is a culturing takes place here. Some of this person he had collected this some spare dates here. So this is the aspiring official harvesting of the palm trees. Okay, dates कसे म्हणजे चांगले चांगले dates कसे harvest करायचे. So this is the that is the study here. That time. After then, the 15th century, right, many scientists they have totally denied, they have totally divided for this study the occurrence of a sex in plant, regarding even the mention of it as a inoperated of obens. Okay. So this is the many scientists in 15th century they have several theory about the sex linkage or sex theories in the plants. Some thoughts stamens to be a extraordinary organ and pollen to be a waste product. Okay, so this is the some thoughts at the time of 15th century. So they said that the stamens are the extraordinary; they can produce some kinds of extraordinary substance, and pollen is the waste product. But actually, this is the not true. So after the microscope investigation, the first time Leeuwenhoek he find out the microscope. and after, he invested that there is a actual observation of a sexual cells took place here. So in 1677, that time there is the first time microscope is investigated. Okay. He prepared the microscope with the help of the lenses here. Only glass he have used, and he observed the different types of the cells. In there is the cells also the some kinds of flower or some kinds of sex cell. Again in 1682, Grew scientists they have studied the plant anatomy. First time here, we study the plant anatomy here. So here get this section and observe it. Okay, and first time they have observed this kinds of anther and they have diagrammatic it. They have uh, let's catch it on the paper here. So this is the first scientist grew in 1682 or 82. The first explanation mention of the stamen as the male organ of the flower. Okay, so this is the history here. So this is the actually book photographs here. The anatomy of plants. That is a Nehemiah's grew in say 1682. After that, this is the Camerarius in 1694. So he wrote the book De Sexo Planetarium. So this is the book here. So they established sexuality in Marvelous Anna and Moros, India. So this is the plant here. They studied it detailedly, how the reproduction, how the fertilization, how the pollination takes place here. Similar finding in the Richness and Giamets. Same the sexuality richness म्हणजे एरंड आणि जियामेज याच्यामध्ये त्यांनी स्टडी केलं. He conclude that uh, in the plant kingdom, the production of seed, which is the most perfect gift of nature, and the general means of maintenance of species, do not take place unless anther have previously prepared the young plant contained in the ovary. So this is the first articles written by this scientist. So he give the importance towards the anther, how the seeds are formed. Okay, he can get study about how the seeds are formed here. Then he conclude that some kinds of interactions between the stamen and carpel is necessary for the production of seed-bearing fruits. So that's that time they cannot be known. There is some kinds of different kinds of flower, self-pollinated, cross-pollinated, but there is some kinds of interaction takes place. He observed that there is a particular kinds of interaction. So this is the painting here. That's that time that not some kinds of a camera or some kinds of a mobile phone. So they have painted these kinds of herbaria. So you can view that this is the plant, the stem, leaf, fruit structure, flower structure. Here is the Morus alba also. So there's a leaf structure, flower color. So these kinds of a study that time have. Next, Joseph Puletkar in 1761. He published four parts of thesis here, and he dealing with his experiment on the sexes in plant. This is the scientist totally contribute here, and he highlighted the significance of pollination in seed setting and gave the detailed account of role of insect pollination. So very broad study. First time this scientist taken here in 1761. He also produced hybrid in Nicotina dianus. Okay, so hybrid like artificially hybrid. That means he collected the plant, he separate the female plant, he separate the male plant, then artificially pollination taken by the hand. Okay, and that you call it the hybrid production. Here. So this is the mechanism here. Now in 19th century, this is a very popular method that is called as the hybridization method for the production of the food here. So next year, MG in 1824, first time he discovered the pollen tube, Siphonophinus. That is a pollen tube. Okay, siphoner type of reproduction. So while the studying of the stigma, uh, porticula olerica, the he observed that the pollen grain split open, sent out a kind of tube or gut which grew along the side of the hair and entered the tissue of the stigma. So he, at the time also, so if you see here, this is the pollen, and here is the formation of tube here. So first time this scientist observed there is a formation of pollen tube, and it carries the some kinds of a male nucleate. Okay. So in 1830, after the 6 year later, he is the prolific humor passes out the transmitting tissue of the style. So he detailedly observed that the transportation of ovule or transportation of male gamete through ovule with the help of this pollen tube elongation. Okay, so here is the we see of if you read transportation afterward the ovule, or it is the pollen tube elongated bite to bite and finally comes in contact with the ovule. One tube for each ओव्हिल घ्या. जेवढे ओव्हिल्स असतील तेवढे ट्यूब्स तयार होतील आणि त्या त्या कॅरी करतात मेल गॅमेट कॅरी करतात. So you heard Robert Brown. This is the scientist. He investigate the nuclei in a cell first time. So there's name. You can somewhere you can read this Robert Brown here. So actually, he has studied in 1831 and 1832, saw the pollen grain on stigma and pollen tubes. It carried the certain orchids and asclepiades, but uncertain was whatever the tube were earlier connected with the pollen grain. So this is the first time he observed this kinds of a structure here. So actually, these are the pollen grain. Here the pollen tube. Okay, so pollen germination we call as. So if you see, so this is the way. This next we see Sidlan, uh, 1837. That is called a Situated theory, the origin of the embryo. So this is the first time this scientists they said that there is a formation of in plant also there is a formation of embryo. The extremity of the pollen tube pushes the membrane of the embryo sac before it indirectly become a embryonic vessel. If you see when it's undergo number of division and it's produce the embryo. So to him, he first time dissect the flower and observe the embryo sac and embryo here. So therefore, he slot the nudus incubator within with the end of the pollen tube was nourished to give her give rise a new plantlets here. So this is the that time his study. So you can observe here the stigma. Yeah, that's it's mentioned in some kinds of a green color. Here is the some kinds of a here sketch of the pollen, and here is the some kinds of ovules here. Okay, so this is the work of the Mithis Jacob Sidlund. Next, Amici again here in 1842, a discovery of true relation between the pollen tube and embryo. So he studied in orchids here, orchid's embryo, and does not arise from the tip of pollen tube, but from the portion of ovule which was already extraction was fertilized by the fluid in the tube. Okay, so what he find out that pollen tube are not responsible for fertilizer, but whatever the pollen tubes carries that fluid, these fluid are responsible for the fertilizer. That means it contain particular kinds of a material or some kinds of a gamete that responsible for the fertilization. So he studies here. This is the actually amateur study here. The development of ovule in embryo in orchids. Note the pollen tube. If you see here in a C, so if you see this note the pollen tube, so D is the suspender on Hosteria. So this is the suspender on Hosteria. So if you see, this is the photograph of book of 1847 here. Okay, so this is the sketch diagram along the TS. And then after the TS, they can sketch on the paper. and they can studies here. Okay, so this we call as a some kinds of history. Again in 1845, this Sigilin replied them as a meaningless objection. Okay, he described some fresh observation in Kukurbita, and he offered to demonstration completely truth of own anyone who visited them. Kukurbiti family मध्ये after the Orchidaceae, in the Kukurbiti family, he observed the some kinds of artificial pollination, and then he put the some kinds of a theory. And इथे तुम्हाला दिसतंय बघा, इथं TS आहे, इथे तुमची स्टिग्मा आहे, इथं ट्रायकार्पली ओव्हरी आहे. ओके, दिस इज द वी कॉल एज अ स्टडी हिअर. ओके, इथे तुम्हाला असं हेअर लाईक स्ट्रक्चर दिसतंय. ऍक्च्युअली दिस आर द अँथर्स हिअर. ही दिस इज द स्टार्टिंग. हे असं आता आपल्याला रेडी भेटलेलं आहे. आपल्याला माहिती आहे मायक्रोपोरोजेनेसिस पण मेगास्पोरोजेनेसिस. But that they have that time they have the basic idea. Okay. After that, uh, Sketches in 1849 brought a large monograph. Monograph as like the जसं तुम्ही एखादा एसे लिहिता तसं हे सायंटिफिक रायटिंग असतं. त्याला पर्टिक्युलरली रिसर्च वर्क आपण पब्लिश करतो आणि यालाच काय म्हणतो मोनोग्राफ. मोनोग्राफ म्हणजे सिंगल फॅमिलीचा टोटल डिटेल स्टडी. आणि मग याच्यामध्ये या सायंटिस्टनी विथ 26 प्लेट्स photographs and considerable number of drawings. There were beautiful exudates, but in every cases he mistook the egg cells from the tip of the pollen tube. So this is the earliest study here. So so we can see the some kinds of a structure of this stigma style ovary. If you see here B, okay, B to D stages. A is the ovule structure. So this is the opening here. This is the embryo here. This is the integument here. So this is the earlier stage. It's not the clear. Okay, if we see B to D, this one A B C D. So this is the stages of development of pollen tube. हे बघा, इथं त्यांनी ऑब्झर्व केल्यानंतर सेल्स मध्ये किंवा त्या स्टिग्मा मध्ये पोलन ट्यूब कशी एंट्री होते त्यांनी हा स्केच केलेला आहे. इथे दिसतंय बघा, इथे पण सेम आहे. सो दिस इज द पोलन ट्यूब हिअर. सो ऍक्च्युली दिस इज दी आपण त्याला कार्पेल म्हणतो. स्टाईल, स्टिग्मा आणि ओव्हरी. हा एम मीन्स ओल्डर एम्ब्रियो. सी this is the older embryo. So see, first time he catches the embryo as like this one. Okay. After that, together a few surrounding endosperm cells. So if you see here, this is the some kinds of embryo, and this is the endosperm cell. Okay. So this is the study here. So how this embryo are formed, how the fertilization occur. So they can observe, they can draw it, and then they have discussed, they have write the research paper, and they can put the theory about how the pollen grain are formed, how the embryo are formed. So this again here, this is the Hofminister. Again, this is the scientist. You know that the Hofminister is the scientist who derived the term the tissue culture here. Tissue culture. So from this, in 1849, the tissue culture branches arises. He isolated the meristematic cell and planted in artificial media. He observed that there is a formation of calyx. So that's the scientist here, Hofminister. He also this study and observed 38 species belonging to 19 genera of angiosperm. So publish his observation. कंटिन्यू ह्याचं संपलं परत लॉग इन करा. सो 38 स्पेसिस मध्ये आणि 90 जनरामध्ये एम्ब्रियो कसा फॉर्म होतो, फर्टिलायझेशन कसं होतं हे त्यांनी डिटेल स्टडी केलं आहे. अँड ही शोज दॅट एव्हरी केसेस embryo originated from pre-existing cell in the embryo sac, not from the pollen tube. What he conclude that embryo are formed by pre-existing cell of embryo sac. Okay, so that he have concluded that not pollen tube are responsible, but what is the scientific? After the fertilization, then the meeting of this male gamete and female gamete, then embryo sac responsible for the formation of the embryo. Okay, after the investigation takes place. Thus, he ended the controversy between the Switzerland and its opinion here. So याच्यात तुम्हाला डिटेल स्टडी दिसतोय. ते त्याने हाताने स्केच केलेले. इथे तुम्हाला वेगवेगळ्या फिगर दिसत आहे. इथं स्टिग्मा, स्टाईल, ओव्हरी एवढी क्लिअर नाही, पण त्याचा स्टडी इथे कव्हर केलेला आहे. ओके, पोलन ट्यूब्स आहे, इथे इथं तुमचे एम्ब्रिओ सॅक्स आहे. So these are the different kinds of 38 species. So you can view detail here. So discovery of nature and development of male and female gametoid. First time this home minister in 1848 put the in front of word that's he have discovered how the development of male and female gametoid takes place. So development of ovule and embryo sac in Monotrapa, this plant here. He studied in the Dracenta development of male gametophyte, and he have sketched this kinds of a diagram here. So you can observe the ovule and embryo sac in a Monotropa. So this is the some kinds of a few cell. This is the multicellular. This is the again here after at the time of fertilization, the pollen tube. Okay. So is about the micropyle. This is the micropyle here. If you can see, this is the pollen tube here. This is the particular group of cells here. Until there is not distinguished, there is the 8 cell, what a synergist said, antipodal cell, but uh, they can try to study here. Okay, so first time this Hope Minister they have get this slide and they can sketch it. This is the after if you see D and E, he can draw this sketch here. That's the fertilized embryo sac. So how that this is the darkest thread-like structure, nothing but the embryo sac. Here is the some kinds of cylinder set. This is the egg cell here. Okay, so early stage and later stage. This is the early stage. After the releasing of male gamete, this is the male gamete, this is the female gamete, this is the after stage. Okay, and this sketch are the embryo A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is the stages here. Development of a development of a male gametophyte. Male gametophyte कसं develop होतो त्याचा हा study आहे. Okay, so this is we can see some kinds of a mass of cell here. इथं आपल्याला फक्त mass of cell दिसतं, nuclei दिसतं. Okay, the either the MMC microspore mother cells. त्याच्यामध्ये sterile cells आहे, fertile cells आहे. Fertile cells responsible for meiosis, mitosis मध्ये 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 as like this the multiplication. त्याच्यामध्येच मग ते आपण बघू नंतर हे डिटेल फक्त हिस्ट्री बघून घेऊ. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम this scientists try to prove that so or some kinds of discovery of the nature and development of male and female gametophyte. So this is the history. Okay. Again here, this scientists contribute for the embryo as well as the tissue culture much more. So Tradescantia रिओ बायकॉलर मध्ये आपण बघा आपण याच्यामध्ये प्लाझ्मोलिसिस साठी जे प्लांट यूज करतो ते प्लांट त्यांनी त्यावेळेस यूज केलेले. सो स्टेजेस इन द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ मायक्रोस्कोप टेट्रॅड इन ट्रेडस्कॅन्सिया. इथे टेट्रॅड कसा तयार होतो. सो दिस अर्ली स्टेज टू लेट स्टेज पर्यंत. सो दिस इज द स्टडी ऑफ 1848. ओके, सो तुम्ही तो ऑब्झर्व करू शकता बघा इथे. सो दिस इज द एक्झॅक्ट इन टाइम. इथे न्यूक्लिया आहे. इथे जो सायटोप्लाझम ब्रॉड होतो, न्यूक्लियाचं डिवायडन होऊन त्या क्रोमोझोम आपण जसं मिओसिस मायटोसिस मध्ये बघतो त्या टाइप मध्ये इथे बघा तुम्हाला वेगवेगळ्या स्टेजेस तिथे सापडतात. इथे काय तर इथे टोटली मेल गॅमेट तयार झालेला आहे आणि इथं टेट्राड आहे 1 2 3 आणि बॅक साइड ना 4th असे हे ऑब्झर्व फर्स्ट टाइम. व त्यावेळेस काही कॅमेरा नव्हता त्यांनी जेणेकरून फोटोग्राफ काढा जे काय ऑब्झर्व होईल त्यांनी ते स्केच केलेले आहे. सो दिस इज द ओरिजिनल वर्क हिअर. अगेन हिअर Thoreau, this is the scientist. In 1854, he discovered the sexual fusion of lower plant. During the interval, greater progress was being made with lower plants and animals. He shows that in fucus, the egg must be activated by sperm before they can germinate. They give a new plant. Fucus plant मध्ये किंवा लोअर प्लांट मध्ये जसं अल्गी फंगाय ब्रायोफाइट याच्यामध्ये या सायंटिस्टचा स्टडी आहे. नेक्स्ट 1870 हेस्टेड she discovered the embryo. So was the first to follow the sequence of early division in the development of embryo. Okay. So he give a detailed description of embryogeny in Capsula and Elsmia. So how see here. So this is the he draw the sketches different kinds of stages, early stages to the mature stages. इथे पण आहे बघा 2 cell 8 stage इथं कशी डिव्हिजन होत चालते. सो व्हेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स त्यावेळेस बघा त्यांची कशी ऑब्झर्वेशन असेल आणि ऍक्च्युली या ओरिजिनल डायग्राम आहे त्यांनी स्केच केलेल्या. ओके स्टेजेस ऑफ डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ एम्ब्रियो. ओके ए बी सी डी असा सिक्वेन्स आहे हा. सी इथपर्यंत असा हार्ड टॅटपोल टाइप ऑफ एम्ब्रियो. आणि आपण जो कॉटिलिडॉन म्हणतो का इथे तुम्हाला ऑब्झर्व होईल कॉटिलिडॉन. Okay, that's so we can see here some kinds of cartilage. But this is again the stages embryo in Alima. So this is the A. This is the suspensor. Okay, radical. इथे तुम्हाला radical दिसते. P म्हणजे pimucle दिसते. Okay, C means cotyledon आहे. Okay, so this A, B, C. This is the C. So first leaf. So this is the work here. Next, if you see Starburgers in 1877. She demonstrated the widespread occurrence of binucleate condition in pollen. This is the first scientist. He concluded that in the pollen tube there is a presence of the two nucleus. Okay, then we study the what is the double fertilization. आपल्याला double fertilization मध्ये या binucleate चा role कळतो बघा. So this is the first scientist. Say he can shown that there is a presence of a binucleated pollen grain. Okay. So workout organization of embryo sac in polygonum. The polygonum plant मध्ये त्यांनी बघा हे sketch. So इथं बाय हँड स्केच केलेले बघा ए बी सी वेगवेगळ्या स्टेजेस आहे. आता इथं तुम्ही डिटेल्स इथे बघा इथे तुम्हाला जॅकेट सेल वॉल इथे तुमची मायक्रोपोल ओपनिंग या इंट्रुमेंट्स आहे इथे सिनर्जिस सेल्स आहे. हे बघा इथे तुम्हाला डिटेल दिसते आणि ही इथे काय आहे फिमेल गॅमेटोफाइट ऍक्च्युली. सो मेगास्पोर मदर सेल दिस इज द ए is the megaspore mother cell separated from the nuclear epidermis by the primary cells. इथे तुम्हाला डार्क दिसतंय. This is the mother cell. नंतर बी डिकेड सेल्स इन डिव्हिजन्स. इथे काय होतं त्या सेल्स डिकेड्स होतात आणि हे एलॅबरेट होत चालतात. सी टेट्राड ऑफ मेगास्पोर. इथे बघा मेगास्पोरची टेट्राड 4 सेल्स तयार झालेले. नंतर फंक्शनिंग ऑफ मेगास्पोर. बी मध्ये तुम्हाला इथं फंक्शनिंग ऑफ मेगास्पोर म्हणजे त्याचं 8 सेल्स मध्ये तयार होतं. ओके ई आणि जी ह्या सगळ्या काय एम्ब्रियोस आहे. सो दिस इज द अर्लिएस्ट स्टेज. दे कॅन फाइंड आउट द सम काइंड्स ऑफ अर्लिएस्ट अंटिल आतापर्यंत अजून सुद्धा तिथे यांनी मेन्शन केलं नाही इथं सिनर्जी सेल्स आहे इथे अँटीपोडल सेल्स आहे. सो दे कॅनॉट नोन दॅट अंटिल. ओके दिस आर आपण म्हणतो ना एट सेल स्टेज